digital. Los roles, los autos de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le faltan. Tú no eres nada, que arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo sueño ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que el negro la había pegado. 60 canciones de él, la capo pa' que me termine, se me han pegado. Yo vivo encerrado, ustedes lo saben. Bailando, soy el negro del árabe. Una italiana, una nave. Me voy con 8 guayenes, tiene matando cabo. Baby le llega, el negrito caro. Ustedes saben ya.
song, oh, another day, oh, another song, oh, another day, oh, another song, oh, another day.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
Don't you see them?
Every time I light one up,
Don't you see them?
I hop in my car.
Don't you see them?
You gonna hear something? Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
There's Tommy La Stella now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Gray ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high. And it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Solano, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. First and second now, one man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
That is it. The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
He's set and the pitch. Jesse Winker is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey! 1-1. Two balls, one strike. Down.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Up next, Nicholas Castellanos. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is there. 2 gone.
Back to the rhythm.
Batting third.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
In is Joey Votto now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Dickerson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Belt on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Wilmer Flores will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. From the stretch, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in is Tommy La Stella. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
The batter
execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Farmer is there as he makes the catch. And they'll out of danger.
selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from you say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, man, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
So now here is Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Breaking ball. Strike three called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first out of the afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Trevor Story comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Now to the plate, here is Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nimmo.
And the pitch.
0-1 for count.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Jeff McNeil. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes set with the 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Sam.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. First pitch of the AB now. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The second baseman.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Jonathan Scope will be next. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
But the runner's back easily. Grossman stands at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That is good. The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base, this could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now into the box, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Candelario at second. Ramos on at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
None out. Runners at first and second. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in next, Renato Nunez, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
That's by him for strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Grounded to the right. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
So stepping in is Willie Castro, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The count now at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. The side is.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para...
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on the way. Hit to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Here's big Aaron Judge. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hicks leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So now it's Mark Canha. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So next to bat will be Matt Chapman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Cole has his target. Here's his offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Yankees 1 and the A's 0. Well, set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number one.
Batting seventh.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on.
Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning.
came alive. At the same time, I play my got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, ULT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Michael Brasso.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Two and one after the foul ball there.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Scorched to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lays off, 2-2 now. Just getting started here in Seattle. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now with the plate is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 2. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
That's popped up. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Rosarena retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle, no score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yandy Diaz.
First delivery to him.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That is it. The right fielder, number 13.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Now the double steal is on here. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed really.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they jump ahead by 3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real